Okay, we have used Lovable to build a full stack web application with permissions, data stored in the database, low-level security, and so on. Let's demonstrate it. So the first thing I need to do is to log in with my email address. I have previously created an account as an administrator for that user. And users might have three different roles. They can be inspector, which means that they have read-only access. They can be reviewers, they can edit data, and administrator, which can do everything. After logging as an inspector, I can see LLM traces, which I cannot review, but I can see how others have reviewed them, and see user requests, assistant responses, and editable outputs in case a reviewer has provided some critical comment and alternative output. I can also preview functions that were executed during the call by an agent and metadata. So this is first human eval, whether we accept or reject this LLM answer, and LLM score, which is LLM as a judge. So it means that we use a stronger model to validate the answer. Okay, I cannot see everything because I'm just an inspector, but what you can see here is a set of dedicated reports where I can filter the reports by a tool, a scenario, so those are domain-specific attributes. And I also have a data source, so I can distinguish between synthetic data or human-generated data, and I can browse data for the last week, for the last month, or for the last quarter. Okay, if I want to edit those records, if I want to evaluate the data, here I am logged in as an administrator and I see this user. I have prepared this before. So let's change role of this user to reviewer. It should be refreshed automatically. So right now you already see that I'm logged in as a reviewer. And what reviewer can do, I can accept and reject those records. So the status changes. And also the relationship between human eval and LLM eval can change. So in that case, we have LLM and human agreement, which is represented on this first graph. Cool. In case of rejecting the record, I also need to provide a detailed reason for this rejection so that we can use this reason to better fine-tune model, generate better synthetic data, and so on. And what is important here is that the data is not stored in the front end, the data is stored in the database. So just briefly, let's see the LLM traces table. And we have implemented a set of strict policies so that users cannot get access to the data that they shouldn't have access to and cannot modify the data. And those policies are implemented with a row-level security directly on the backend in a Supabase. And in another video, I present building this system step by step. And the part with building has no cuts, is not speed up. It's about 2 hours of building the system from the blank page to the final result. So you can do the same. Hope that helps.